After the first 8 games, you must have been swinging it, hitting it so well. What turned it around, do you think?
Well, you know, great tennis at the start, but I knew that the main problem today will be the continuity of my energy, and unfortunately it wasn't to be. You know, after the second set, and you know, during the second set, I already felt that physically I'm down, and I struggled every game. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but on the brighter side, I have a little bit more time to rest, because I had a really difficult period in the last couple of weeks. Some things happened, and a lot of things on my mind, and I had to do so. Right now, I just need a couple of days rest before London.
What was wrong with you? Were you feeling unwell or sick, or you say you're losing energy?
Yeah, a little bit of everything, really. I mean, I'd rather not talk about it, because it's going to sound that I'm excusing myself for the loss. I mean, Sam played really well, served very well. I usually don't like excuses, so I just keep it that way.
Do you regret coming here at all? Was it the
I don't regret anything in life. I think whatever happens, happens for a reason. So I don't regret. I enjoyed my time here, even though I've, as I said, I had to face some things that are a little bit unusual for me, but definitely, you know, disappointed always when you lose a match. But we move on, and we have London. There is the last tournament of the year.
I hope I'm not talking out of place here, but some reports from home saying that your father's been unwell, but getting better. Is that one of the things that's been difficult for you?
I'd rather not talk about it. Sorry about that, but it's just private, and I'd rather keep it that way.
Regarding London, do you think you're going to be 100% mentally and physically playing London, or is it too much right now?
I'm about to see that, because I mean, obviously I try not to plan anything before I really finish the tournament. Now that I'm done with the tournament, I'll sit down with the team and see what's the best thing to do, you know, before London. Right now, the way I feel, I mean, I definitely need a few days rest, and then try to get a few days practice before the tournament starts.
Have you been told by your medical people, Novak, that there's you should be 100% by the time London comes around?
There is no guarantee that you can be 100%, especially at this time of year. You know, the players who have played so many matches and obviously struggling to be fresh, but you're trying to, you know, find that the last drop of strength, and mental and physical, in order to play your best. I mean, these are big tournaments, and there is no definitely compromise in trying to you know, think of maybe skipping the event or playing less, or, you know, saving energy in order to play well in London. So that was never the case for me. I tried all the way through to the end of this match, but I had a better opponent, and I move on.
Novak, you said you had to deal with some things in the last couple of weeks. I think you arrived here on Wednesday last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Things have changed, presumably, in the last few days, have they?
In what sense? Sorry.
You said you've had to deal with things last week, but you know, I would have thought you would not have arrived so early if you'd had things you had to deal with.
Well, you don't know what is the nature of things, so it's hard to judge. And I traveled a lot, let's call it that way, even though I was here.
Do you think, just for the credibility of the sport, that we just do need to look at this end of the season and reflect again as to whether a tournament as big as this should be the week before a tournament as big as the World Finals?
Yeah, well, you know, there's been speculations, and you know, about an option of moving this tournament in February. So maybe that will work better for especially for top players. You know, we'll see. I need to sit down, of course, with all of my fellow colleagues, tennis players, and of course the tournaments and on ATP officials, and see what we can do to make this schedule work better in a player's favor.
Last two questions.
Yes, sorry, I'm going to ask you again, but the sound didn't work for TV, so what happened in this game? Can you repeat? Sorry, just because it didn't work.
Okay. Especially for you.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I started off well, but I was concerned about how long I can keep that level. Since physically I'm not feeling very good in the last couple of days, so that was the issue. You know, I lost the serve and got to tie break where I was a bit unfortunate, and then, you know, when you're playing somebody that hits the serves that well, the corners, there's nothing you can do. You know, one break and decide a winner.
Last one.
Novak, just for fact checking, we want to be accurate in our reporting. Can you tell us about when you left Paris? We understand that you traveled by plane back to Serbia, and when did you come back to Paris?
I don't know if you listened before, but I would rather keep it private and not talk about it. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.